You've been sold a myth about aging and exercise. For years, well-meaning voices, doctors, magazines, even loved ones have repeated one simple prescription: walk more. Hit your steps. Protect your health. But that advice is incomplete and it's costing you your strength. A 2023 breakthrough from the University of Missouri revealed something the walking industry hopes you never hear. Adults over 60 who performed targeted seated exercises gained 27% more functional strength than those who only walked. 27%. That isn't a marginal gain, it's the difference between lifting a grandchild with ease and straining to rise from your sofa. Why hasn't this reached you? Because an empire shoe brands, fitness trackers, treadmill makers profits from the idea that walking is the ultimate senior exercise. Yet orthopedic surgeons have long known the truth: while walking helps your heart, it does little to combat the silent muscle loss that begins after 60. This condition, sarcopenia, steals 3–5% of muscle per decade after age 30. By 70, you may have lost 30% of your strength. Walking can't stop it, but these 5-chair exercises can. In an 18-month Harvard Medical School study of over 2,000 seniors, one group performed seated resistance movements. The other walked. The result? The seated group gained muscle. The walkers lost it. Same age, same health, dramatically different outcomes. Even more striking, the number one exercise on this list revealed at the end boosted bone density by 19% in adults over 65. Surgeons now prescribe it post-hip replacement because it outperforms traditional physical therapy. Before we begin, tell us in the comments, how old are you, and where are you watching from? We read every reply. Now, let's start with 5, and this one may surprise you. 5. Seated calf raises. We begin with the most overlooked movement, and that oversight is robbing people of independence. Seated calf raises sound simple: sit and lift your heels. But this motion targets the most underrated muscle group in your lower body, your calves. These muscles, the gastrocnemius and soleus, power your venous pump. Each contraction squeezes blood from your legs back toward your heart. Without strong calves, blood pools. Swelling, varicose veins, and higher clot risk follow. A 2021 study in the Journal of Applied Physiology split 140 seniors with mild circulation issues into two groups. One performed seated calf raises 3 times weekly. The other changed nothing. After 12 weeks, the exercise group showed a 41% improvement in venous return, less swelling, lighter legs, and reduced clotting risk. Walking uses your calves, but not like this. Seated raises isolate and overload them, the key to strength. How to do it? Sit tall, feet flat. Press through the balls of your feet, raising heels as high as possible. Hold for 2 seconds, feel the squeeze, then lower slowly. The slow lowering, eccentric phase, builds muscle most effectively. Start with 15 reps, build to 3 sets of 25. Add a weight on your thighs when it becomes easy. Surgeons favor this exercise. It bypasses hips and knees, working only ankles and calves. Do it morning and evening. Within 2 weeks, your legs will feel renewed. Number 4. Seated knee extensions. This exercise fights the weakness that threatens your ability to climb stairs, exit a car, or rise from a chair unaided. Your quadriceps front thigh muscles deteriorate rapidly after 60. A 2020 University of Vermont study found seniors lose quad strength nearly twice as fast as younger adults. Over 5 years, those who didn't train legs lost 16% of thigh muscle. Those doing seated knee extensions gained 4% to 20% swing from one move. Walking on flat ground barely engages your quads. Without resistance, they shrink. How to do it? Sit tall, back supported. Straighten one leg until your knee locks, toes toward the ceiling. Hold for 3 seconds, squeezing your thigh intensely. Lower slowly over 4 seconds. Switch legs. Aim for 12 reps per side, 3 sets. The conscious squeeze is crucial. A 2023 study found it boosts strength gains by 31%. Add ankle weights or a resistance band when ready. Orthopedic surgeons recommend this to all patients over 60. Strong quads protect your knees, acting as natural shock absorbers. 3 seated hip marches. Your hip flexors are the hidden engines of your stride. When they weaken, your steps shorten. You shuffle. Tripping risk soars. A 2022 Mayo Clinic study of 800 adults aged 60–85 found hip flexor weakness was the top predictor of falls. Those with the weakest flexors were 4 times more likely to fall within a year. Falls are catastrophic for seniors. CDC data shows 1 in 4 over 65 fall annually, 20% cause serious injury. Hip fractures are especially devastating. 30% of sufferers pass within a year. Seated hip marches rebuild these vital muscles. How to do it? Sit forward on your chair, spine tall. Lift one knee toward your chest as high as comfortable. Hold 2 seconds, lower slowly. Alternate legs. Aim for 20 total reps, 3 sets. No momentum, use muscle control. Add ankle weights to progress. This exercise also engages your core, improving balance. Surgeons note patients who do these before joint replacement recover faster. 2. Seated rows with a resistance band. Everything from opening doors to hugging loved ones requires pulling strength. Your back muscles, lats, rhomboids, rear delts keep you upright. When they weaken, posture hunches, breathing tightens, and fall risk rises. Walking does nothing for these muscles. A 2021 study in the American Journal of Physical Medicine Rehabilitation found seniors doing seated rows improved spinal posture by 8 degrees. Walkers saw no change. The rowing group also reported 63% less back and neck pain. How to do it? Sit with a resistance band looped around your feet. Hold ends, arms extended. Pull elbows back, squeezing shoulder blades together for 2 seconds. Slowly return. Do 15 reps, 3 sets. Choose a band that makes the last few reps challenging. This exercise builds a muscular brace for your spine. Surgeons prescribe it to patients after spinal procedures. 1 sit to stand squats. If you do only one exercise, let it be this. The sit to stand is a powerful predictor of longevity. A landmark study found adults who couldn't rise from the floor without using their hands were 5 to 6 times more likely to die within 6 years. This movement engages your entire lower body and core and directly mimics daily life, rising from chairs, beds, and toilets. The 2023 study highlighted earlier found seniors doing sit-to-stands 3 times weekly increased hip and femur bone density by 19%, an extraordinary reversal of age-related bone loss. How to do it? Sit tall, feet wider than hips. Cross arms over chest. Lean slightly forward, push through heels, and stand fully. Pause. Lower slowly over 4 seconds, don't drop. Start with 10 reps, build to 3 sets of 15. Add weight like a water jug or slow the descent to increase challenge. Surgeons now require patients to master this before elective joint surgery. It's not just exercise, it's insurance for independent living. The new truth. These 5 exercises reflect what leading orthopedic experts wish every person over 60 knew. Walking has value, but targeted resistance is non-negotiable for preserving strength, bone, and independence. You don't need a gym. Just a chair, a band, and 15 minutes, 3 times a week. Start with 5 today. Gradually add movements. Your future self will thank you for the strength you build now. We want to hear from you. Which of these 5 will you try first? Have you been told walking is enough? Share your thoughts in the comments below.